full of energy in this room right now. I can feel it because every once in a while I run from the backstage to the very front. Hello! Just have a peep. And yeah, it's tiring to get any kind of events together, a small event, a big event, you name it. And talk about female impersonator. Look alike. When I went back to Asia, I look alike to everyone else. I do look alike whenever I'm in Asia. The next trip will be for a month. Look alike for a month, not too bad.
Anyway, you know, it's just so amazing to be back here this year. You know, we've been doing this, this is our third year at the Capitol Theatre. And you know what, every time we come back, it gets better. It gets better and better. We have new technology with a big screen, new sound system. Some of the music is just amazing. We're thrilled to be here, and we have, with Antonio here, I'm sure there's going to be some more changes coming up. So anyway, about 4.5 years ago, and I'm going to repeat a little bit of this because about half of you have not seen or seen one of our presentations. So Mike and I started about 4.5 years ago. We went on a whirlwind trip across Southeast Asia. We came across this one struggling little country. We had no idea, never heard of the country Laos before, and that is how you pronounce it, Laos. And so we thought when we came back, we had a bit of a tough time trying to actually sleep when we actually experienced all the suffering that they had been going through, because we stayed in the villages. We stayed with some of the people there. And so we decided, you know what? Why don't we try building the first couple of schools? So that's what we did. And you know what?
And the project keep growing and growing. The stress keep growing and growing.
And you know what? It has changed our lives forever. In fact, we've had over 90 people come from Canada, United States, Germany, France, Australia, and so many countries. They came to visit our projects.
Yeah, we did make some great friends.
We met some great friends. We follow each other on the blogs. And you know what? We are just so thrilled to be part of the lives that change others. And so we're thrilled to be here. I'd like to take a moment right now. I'd like to have the directors of Adopt a Village in Laos stand and be recognized. I know you're here. Where are you? Okay.
Turn on some lights, please.
Yeah, there we are. Without the tutelage. Without the tutelage and the support I've been getting from them, there's no way we would have come this far. There's absolutely no way. I got to the point where I thought I didn't know what I was doing. I was getting confused with just about everything, including accounting. God, I hate accounting.
Especially when you're getting old.
How dare you? But I also wanted to point out another young lady. I had mentioned to many of you before that Ted Amston, along with Jennifer from Jennifer's Jazz It Up, and Jen Hawthorne, she came with us to Laos 1 year, and Ted Hawthorne, Ted from the Northumberland Today, he came and we certainly changed his life. He walked into a minefield and we yelled at him to come back, so he did, but he came to the quick realization that he'd missed the first bomb by 20 feet. So this year, Karen Longwell, and I wish she could have been with us, but she had another commitment. But she wrote all about our adventures and her ventures in Laos. She did 3 articles and not only covered off Northumberland County, but it covered off the Durham region as well. So it got reprinted there. So it was wonderful. As a matter of fact, yeah, it was great. So we hope that we had something to do with that, because she won the top award for the newspaper chain, Metroland Media. So that was great. So what you see behind us are the completed projects. As a matter of fact, this one right here It just opened September 1. It's a 3-room school
Built by Canadian, well,
in the village of
funding
Mandalay.
from Canadian,
Yeah, look at this.
Toronto.
Rotary Club of Toronto Twilight.
Yep.
Now these people, I call them kids because they're half my age. I think the oldest one is 35.
It's around my age. I'm not
Yeah,
kids
right.
anymore. Like
You'd be
that.
the oldest one in the club. Yeah. So these young'uns actually did a fundraiser thinking they were targeting 15,000, but their most successful one to date had been 12,000. They raised, well, we just got another check, so it's $22,000 for this.
Amazing. Love that event. If you guys heard of that event, you guys must go. They create parties.
Yeah, those are big
And they
parties.
also have drag queens. Must go.
So anyway, I'm just going to give you a really brief overview of some of the completed projects. We have now completed 7 school projects. 7. We have one more phase of a secondary school that we're going to be attempting this year, and it's only to put an office in and a library for a secondary school. Now only, what was it, 15% actually make it to secondary school, and virtually less than 1% ever make it to university. So by adding secondary schools, we are making a huge difference with your support. Now,